Welcome back to Houston Life. Living along the Gulf Coast, we know the importance of being prepared for hurricane season. If you need any reminders, last year alone was a very busy year for storms. We had that Derecho, which came out of nowhere, several flooding events, and then Hurricane Beryl in July. Since we are now back in hurricane season, now is a great time to be prepared with the necessary supplies and home preparations. Technology also plays an important role during severe weather, helping us all stay connected and informed. Taisha Walker with Comcast Texas joins us now with tools and tips to remember. Taisha, welcome back to KPRC2.
Thanks, Derek. It's so good to be back.
Great to have you back. And this is such important timing. Let's jump right in and talk about equipment. What do people need to keep in mind as storm season is here?
All right, Derek, as you know, I was a reporter for many years in the Houston area. I've seen and covered a storm or two.
Yeah.
Way too many.
You've seen it all.
We've seen it all. And we want to make sure that people are prepared. They're not caught off guard, not only with groceries and so forth, but also your technology. So you want to make sure that you are set and ready to go. And so we wanted to talk about some of the things that you'll need. We first want to
Let's talk about surge protectors, because when it comes to equipment, essentially I told our viewers, this hit Brandon and me a while back. We actually lost some things in our house. And so now we have installed surge protectors. Surge protectors are inexpensive, and this is something that everybody can benefit from.
Yes. A couple storms ago, I actually had to replace my television because I did not have the TV on a surge protector. So you want to make sure that you have that for your modems, for your major equipment like your TV, because those can be very expensive. Lightning strike can hit that, and then you have to replace that all over again.
And when it comes to equipment, obviously, the Comcast crews, they are getting out on the ground to try to restore connectivity to people. Power is the first priority. And after Beryl, our viewers might remember, 2 million people were without power. And what a lot of people forget is if your power's not on, your internet will not be working.
Yes, Derek, you would be surprised. So many people don't realize that you need electricity to power your modem, to power the things to keep you connected, your Wi-Fi connection in your homes. And so if you don't have power, you won't have those things. So we'll have to wait for the electricity companies and their crews to safely restore those damaged lines. And then our crews from Xfinity can then go out and make sure that our telecom lines are connected, that they're not damaged, and then you can have power back to your devices. Now, there may be an instance where the power is back on, but your devices are still not working. You want to restart those devices like your modems and your equipment just to make sure.
Once the power comes back on.
Once the power is back on, just to make sure that they're speaking with each other. And the last point is if it's still not on, but you see that power has been restored, that indicates to us that maybe there is an issue with the infrastructure outside. Maybe lightning destroyed it or flooding destroyed it. So it may take a little bit more time for our crews to go out there and repair that. So just be patient with us.
And very quickly, because I know we have more to get through, aren't there ways to have like a backup battery system with your home like modem or connectivity device in case the power goes out? Cases where your internet could still be working.
Yes, and we actually have our Xfinity Pro Wi-Fi extender. This is the device right here, and this is the backup battery. When you guys come back on camera, I'll show you. But what this is sort of like a generator for your Wi-Fi in your home, right? So it will kick on seamlessly, and it will power and keep your devices connected for 4 hours, each one of these battery packs. So you can buy additional battery packs, and each of these battery packs will extend your Wi-Fi for another 4 hours.
Okay, got it. And sometimes, I mean, if you have several of these, then you might be able to extend for even a day or so. Let's talk about opting for text messages. Instead of getting phone calls with updates, you recommend people opt for text messages. Why is that?
Because text messages can go through quicker than a phone. It takes less data to do that. and it's just easier for people to communicate in that way. You know, sometimes you try to send out a text and it may not go through. That depends on data. So it's just easier to do text versus phone.
Phone call. And I assume it doesn't burden the system as much. So essentially, Xfinity is offering text updates for customers to let them know or keep them apprised of what's happening in their neighborhood.
Correct, but you have to sign up for that. So that's what we'll need people to do in advance of hurricane season or a hurricane. We want you to sign up for text alerts. It's on your screen there. If you text 266-278 and write the word
yeah, text start there.
start,
There you go. Start to 266-278.
then you can sign up for those alerts. You could also do it from our Xfinity app as well as the Xfinity store.
Got it. So download that app if you haven't yet. Also a reminder, I mean, because hurricane season, we're at the very beginning, it runs through November. Don't worry, if you haven't done all of these things today, it's not too late. You still have time to prepare. And I think that's really one of the messages you want to hit home today. Prepare, prepare, prepare.
Correct. And you could also download the Xfinity Stream app just to make sure that you can get access to news programs to stay informed and updated. Also check your data plan just to make sure that you have enough cellular data so that you can go and connect to a hotspot if needed if you don't have one of these items in your home.
That is a genius tip. So you can use your phone as a hotspot in case you do not have internet connectivity at home. Taisha Walker, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks so much. And I just wanted to let you guys know that there are Xfinity stores across the Houston area. There's one within a 3 to 4 block radius of here. If you just pop in, our crews are happy to help you guys get set up.
That's a great tip as well. Always nice to talk with someone face to face. Taisha, great to see you as well. We'll see you back very soon. And for more info, ComcastTexas.com is the website to visit. As Taisha just mentioned, you can find an Xfinity store near you and they will be answering your questions. They're ready for you.